Hi everyone. Today this video is all about GPOs and OUs, which is short for Group Policy Object and Organizational Unit. What you're going to see in this video is that I'm going to create two organizational units or containers, and I'll be creating some policies as well. Well, two policies that I will link to the containers. So in the end, I'll be forcing policies onto the containers. These containers can contain stuff for the computers or the users. So to begin, I'm going to first create two containers. So yeah, going into Server Manager. Make sure you select Roles, Active Directory Domain Services, Active Directory Users and Computers until you see your domain name. As you can see, these two here, these are the two containers that I have created before, and I'm going to show you how you could create them. So go back to your domain name, right click, go to new and select organizational unit. Here you could name it anything you want. Before I named the mines, I created two, KC computers and KC users, and make sure this box is checked so it will protect the container from accidental deletion. So once that is done, they should appear here, and now I need to create two policies for them. So open up group policy, which will be in administrative tools, and you can see here group policy management. Look for domains and make sure you're seeing your domain name once again. And I've already created two GPUs, KC computer and KC users. Named it similar to the containers, so I will be able to recognize them very easily. So if you want to create one, you go to the domain name, right click, and you go and create a GPU in this domain. And here you can name your GPU. And once you've done that, do the make one for the users, and when that's done, click OK. So next, I have to disable a link here. See here we see Karen.com, the domain name. If you choose either of the GPU, you should see here saying yes. What you're going to do is you're going to disable it. So you're going to double click on one of the GPUs. If you didn't do it already, right click on it, and here you'll see link enable. If there's a tick to the left of it, just left click on link enable, the tick should come up and should see here saying no. Do the same for group policy management. Do the same thing for the next GPU. Right click, make sure that there's no tick. And once that is done, you are going to link the containers with the GPUs. So yeah, you're going to link the containers with the GPU. So make sure you still link group policy management, and you see the two containers appear here. In order to link, you right click on either one. So I'm going to right click on KC computers. See here says link an existing GPU. When you click on that, you'll see the policies come up. See that these are the two here that I created, and since I've right click on KC computers, it's obvious I'll choose KC computers GPU, but I have already linked them, so I won't do that. And you just do the same for the other one. So now that is done, need to I have two things to do next. I have to either edit the policies I want to set up, or I could put whatever users I want to put into the container or the computers. I believe first I'll edit the policies first. So I'll go on keys computers, right click and go on edit. Going to click on policies, administrative templates, and choose anyone you like to choose. I'll do system and go to system restore, and I'm going to choose the option turn off system restore. You should see that it is, when you go on it, it will be not configured. Simply enable it and then click OK. This is when you log onto a machine and you search for system restore and try to open it, I should see a message saying that I cannot open it. So I'm going to click OK, and next I'm going to log in. I'm going to assign a default domain. See, I already have one already. I'll change that. So I'm done with the KC computers GPU. Next we'll go into user configuration. So I have to go into users, right click, edit, and what you're going to do is going to user configure, under user configuration click policies, administrative template. We're going to control panel, display, and I'm going to go on password protect screensaver. So I'm going to enable that, apply, and what that does, whenever the screensaver comes on, the user must enter a password to get back into the machine. So if I go to next setting, I could choose how long I want the screensaver, how long I want it to last until the screensaver appears. So I'm going to leave it for 30 seconds, click apply and OK. I'm going to see if there's anything else I would like to change. Alright, I believe I'm done for now. So now if I go to Server Manager and I check the containers, you see that they are empty. That's because I haven't put in any computers or users within those containers. So let's start with computers. Make sure you're in Server Manager under your domain name and that you are seeing computers and users. Go on computers. I can see I have two of my machines, well, three of my machines here. Just Win 2007 and Win XP. I'll just do. I'll put in two of my machine, but I'll only use one for practice. So make sure you are putting them in the container here. It will prompt. This will come up saying, or next time come up saying that moving objects in the Active Directory domain services can prevent your existing system from working. The way it was designed, ignore that and click yes. Click on keys computers. You can see that the two machines are in fact within my container. So now I'm going to go over to users. Alright, see the last two. These are two that I created by myself, but I'm going to use only one. So I'm taking this one and put it into KC users. Yes. So now you see I have a user within the container and two machines within the computers. And now I must update the policies and force it onto these two machines and this user. So what I'm going to do now is open up command prompt, type in gp update slash force, and that's going to update the policy and force it onto as I said, the two machines and the user. Alright, so you can see that it has been updated. Both user policy and computer policy has been updated. So now I'm going to fast forward a bit to where I go through the policies on one of my machines. So as you can see, I have logged into my Windows Vista using the Keren user account. So as you remember before, when I was editing the policies, I took off system restore on the computer itself, and for the users I enable allow for the screensaver to come on within 30 seconds, and if the user wishes to come back into the machine, they must enter a password. So first I'm going to show you the one where system restore that I cannot access system restore. So I'm going to control panel. I'm going to search for system restore. See here on the system, I'm going to select restore system files and settings from a restore point. It will prompt for the administrator's credentials. Alright, so now I see it says system restore has been turned off by group policy. To turn on system restore, contact your domain administrator. So as you can see, it has worked for the system restore, and now I'm going to test to see if the screensaver will in fact come on within 30 seconds. So I'm not going to fast forward this video, I'm just going to leave it and see what happens after 30 seconds. So as you can see, after 30 seconds the screen has gone blank, and in a while you should see the screensaver start to appear. Yes, the screensaver has in fact appeared, and now I'm going to attempt to log back into the machine and let's see what happens. So they are asking me to enter back a password to log back into the machine, so I'm going to do so. And I'm back in, and that's basically it. So I've shown you how some examples of how group policy works. I've shown you how to create organizational units, how to configure GPUs, how to link to an existing GPU, and so on. So I would like to thank you all for watching. and I'll see you next time.